You hearing that and you celebrating. They hearing that and they like, oh, okay, we need to diversify our investments. To be sure, corrections and detention still make up the lion's share of both companies' bottom line. Both GEO and CoreCivic derive about half their revenue from contracts with the federal government, mostly by providing detention facilities for immigration and customs enforcement. But the alternative business sectors are all growing, while the old core business stays flat or decreases. Oh, here's where it gets good. The detention business remains lucrative. Both companies secured multiple 10-year contracts with ICE. This year, that experts would say, both companies secured multiple 10-year contracts with ICE this year that experts say would be difficult to suspend and would theoretically extend past the end of an even two-term Biden presidency. So remember, I asked the question when I was reading the executive order that President Biden had got on the TV and had said that he was doing, to help people. And I see a lot of Biden supporters trying to come to those of us who didn't vote for either one and tell us what Biden is doing. So when I had asked the question when I was reading that, and I said, how long are the contracts? Now, we don't have how long all the contracts are, but we know that both companies secured multiple 10-year contracts with ICE this year that experts say would be difficult to suspend and would theoretically extend past the end of even a two-term Biden presidency. So the 10 years just started. And I told you that when I read the executive order, it stated that he would not renew the contract. And I asked then, how long are the contracts? He not gonna renew because by the time the contract's over, he's not a president anymore. Even if he served 2 terms. So there you go. That is how President Biden tricked y'all into thinking that he was doing something for somebody with this executive order that he signed for prison reform. Okay, let me just read the last few sentences of this. Unlike the Bureau of Prisons, neither ICE nor the U.S. Marshals, which hold people awaiting federal trials, has the capacity to just move people from private to public facilities. Without substantial rapid reduction in immigration and pretrial detention, which we already know he's doing, private companies are here for the near term. The federal government and certainly ICE can't stop using private prisons tomorrow. It's going to have to be over time, said the ACLU. So if nothing else, private companies have some time to adjust to the new world. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just what I have on the executive orders. Okay? See, this is why I was telling you I can't do all this. Be fooled. We can't. We can't keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe every time. We can't sit there and let somebody piss on our head and tell us it's raining. We can't. We don't have that kind of luxury to be this ill-informed, to be rejoicing at our own demise. We can't. We can't do that. Oregon law to decriminalize all drug goes into effect, offering addicts rehab instead of prison. This article was written February 1st, 2021 in USA Today. For Janie Gullickson, rock bottom. Okay, yeah. Hold on. All right, so I'm not going to get into this because this whole article is basically about this one white lady who was on drugs. But this is the part I wanted to read from this article, okay? That's why she pushed for the passage of Measure 110, first of its kind legislation that decriminalizes the possession of all illegal drugs in Oregon, including heroin, cocaine, meth, and oxycodone. Instead of criminal justice based approach, the state will pivot to a healthcare based approach, offering addicts treatment instead of prison time. Those in possession will be fined $100, a citation that will be dropped if they agree to a health assessment. The law goes into effect Monday and will be implemented over the next decade. Interesting that they said 10 years by the state officials at the Oregon Health Authority. Now, what's interesting to me about that is, like I said, now that I said this in a video when the Trump administration was putting into place a lot of prison reform and criminal justice reform measures, I said then that a lot of white people, especially I felt like Trump and his people were going to jail, and he was trying to put measures in place to protect them. But not only that, but a lot of white people are going to jail for drug-related offenses. A lot of white people are on drugs, and so they're going to jail for drug-related offenses. So now they want to change the laws for the drugs. Sign up for free text alerts. You can find the link in my bio or in the description.